Well, this is intense. They talk about it for months, they remember it for years. It matters almost too much when Barca and Real collide. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Marcy. Pedri. Valverde. And it's played forward, and it's played in, climbs up big! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Barcelona starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Valverde, he's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Militao. Hausen. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
He can get that clear. Takes a shot! Pull up forwards and with intent. He's through here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Eric Garcia. And he shoots! Oh, it's rather
is, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Been won straight back, and it's Rashford. It could be in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a good position here. He all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rashford. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Rashford. De Jong. Tries a deft little ball. Do have a chance to counter here. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming, and that's a yellow card. Decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Vermeer. Rafinha. Steaming on goalwards. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Eric Garcia, that's an imaginative pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius Junior thinks one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kubasi moved on forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Koundé played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yamal. Rashford. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Valverde! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Fernandez. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Valverde. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Real Madrid are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Eder Militao. Valverde. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Valverde wins the duel this time. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's
Just the goal. Vinicius Junior! Was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running now. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Fernandez. Valverde. Into the last quarter of an hour. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great chance!
Real Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in a great position here. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. It's really well cleared. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Rafinha.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the shot! No shortage of confidence there.
Rodrigo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Off he goes! No, he didn't quite beat him right. Rafinha, pressing, whistle's gone, that's foul.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Chouameni, Bellingham. Now he's off and running. And the pass is intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.